What's that? What are you doing? What's that in there?
I'm making a dessert for the piggy.
Oh my god! Where are all the food there? There's loads of foods in there.
And
Oh my god! What you been doing? Why did you put it there?
hoping the bedding will go on easier with it being cold.
And what is this one here?
This one's hot. This one's been baking.
So frozen and the bake food for the piggy. Why? Why do you have to do that? Oven bake and frozen. Oh, why do you have plants in there and a soil?
That's yours.
Why is it there? What he been doing here? He got the plant in there. It's pretty. Pretty plant, see? What you doing? Oh, nice tools you got in there. Come on, hurry up. It's not frozen anymore. Is this hot? Oh. So frozen and hot. So, did it work? Not yet. Oh, look. The frozen part, it's melting. Come on, hurry up. It's melting now.
I think it worked alright.
If you didn't put it in the freezer or you didn't hit that thing, what gonna happen?
Much harder to put it on, but it was a press, but I haven't got one. Okay.
What's it?
Yeah. Okay, when I was pulling it in, it was pulling on one side, so I had to stop then before it goes too much, and I just tapped it gently the side which wouldn't go in. I tapped it in. Now it's square again. I'll put back in my homemade press. This socket fits inside the frame, so I can push a race up where I need it. If you can see the edge of the pattern here, not sure if the camera will pick it up. Right on the edge there, you'll be able to see it being squeezed in. So my plan is once I see it stop moving, I know it's seated then. I'm trying the frozen bearing approach. I just pulled this out the freezer, put that in. Okay, and that's the race in. I had to readjust it several times, but just to try and get it to go square. This grease came with the bearings. Not sure what it's like. Okay, this is my adjustment nut, and I've had my dad made me another special tool, so just the socket being modified, and I'll be torquing that down now. Okay, and then we slacken it back off. Then it says to put it at 8 Newton meters. So it was 29 Newton meters, and play this back and forth where it was way too tight for the bearings to sit. Then slacken it off, as I've done, and then take it up to 8 Newton meters. That's it. Even though the book says 8, that still feels too tight. I know when the forks are in and the top bridge is on, you'll have more leverage. But that still feels a bit tight to me. So I'm going to slacken it off just a touch. going to do it again just because I'm not happy with it. Selecting it right off. My torque wrench might be a bit out, so I'm going to take it down to 6.5. You can always tighten it up if you're not happy with it when the bike's complete. Okay, it still feels too tight for me, but I'll wait till I get the forks done and they're in and it all together and see what it feels like then. And if it's still too tight, I'll slacken it off a bit. I'll torque the top lock nut on when the bike's more complete. But for now, that's a headstock done at least. So my parts have arrived, the ones I've been waiting weeks for. So let's see what Honda's sent me. Invoice. Okay. So I got the rear disc guard. Last one only had half of it. Got the airbox seal. And the fork seals. So I've got no excuse now, I've got to do it. Because I don't like doing forks. I'd rather build a gearbox than do the forks. And I got the CDI box cushion because that's missing on the bike, so I want to protect that. I got the clutch cover seal. Then I got lots of the plastics, the nuts and bolts, because it had all the wrong bolts in it and then the plastics didn't line up properly. So I got the proper shouldered bolts now. Like the tank shrouds, it had the wrong bolts in it, so then they didn't fit properly. So I got the original ones. What's in there? Oh yeah, the fuel pipe clips I was missing as well. So I got the proper ones of them. And another bolt. Trying to remember where they go now. And I wasn't sure whether to get this. It's the airbox flame trap. It wasn't on the bike, and given the name of it, I think I should have it, a flame trap. So it might rob a few horsepower, but I can live with that as long as it's safe. I don't mind. And it seems like it's arrived bent, but I won't bend it back yet, but I don't think it's meant to be like that, but yeah, I'll have a look at that when I fit it. So that's everything. I was looking forward to having that, and the CDI box housing. The CDI box has been shaking about and I don't want that moving about. So these are all the bits. I've still got tyres to buy and I've still got plastics to buy, and I haven't made my mind up yet if I'm buying all the plastics or just the side panels. I'm going to check if this is meant to be bent before I try and bend it back. Ah yeah, the shape of the airbox be here where it tapers in, goes inwards, there and there, exactly where the bed is, so right there. So I'd say that's meant to have that curve in it. Lucky I didn't bend it back. And I've been practicing my spraying. So that's the bronze I'm going to use. And this is an old R1 cover, I just use it to practice on. So this has been many different colours over the years. I didn't rub it down, I wasn't too fussy with rubbing it down, I just keyed it so you can still see a lot of marks. But like I said, this is just my practice for colour and to check that the paints here I'm going to use don't react. So I'd rather practice on this. Yeah, you can see that's quite old. But it's the same material, so it's good to practice on it. Yeah, so that's the bronze. If I take it to the bike. It is quite a bit darker, but I don't mind because I'll be painting the whole thing. So the other colour I tried was way too light, and then the third colour I tried was not bronze at all, it was silver. I'll compare it to the other side. I don't know how the camera's picking it up, but in person it's not too far off the same colour.